Hey guys, Willpower64 here, bringing you all back to another part of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. In the last part, we kind of explored Creepy Steeple after transforming into Shadow Mario, as we will call it. We found out that the person who stole our name and body is now getting all the attention now, and we've teamed up with this new party member. This is Vivian, one of the Shadowed Sirens. One of her abilities is hide. Pretty handy. And in this part, we are told to return to Creepy Steeple and enter the lower section of Creepy Steeple, as that's where we're going to find our name and body. So, we'll go down here. And off the hop, we have a brand new enemy here. This here is a Buzzy Beetle. Buzzy Beetle's HP is 5, attack 3, defense 4. These guys are really strong. You got to flip them over. And that's how you take them out. They just like to curl into their shell and attack you. Nothing too special. Like so, this will take them out. Very nice. And you better get ready because next room over. Next room over. Alright, first off, let's get this. We got ourselves a Shine Sprite right here. Very good. Next room over. There's a lot of them! Look at that. Now, the only reason why I'm hammering them right now, even though I know the hammer isn't going to do anything to them, is because there is another enemy there as well. So this is the whole reason why I'm doing this. We're going to spin jump and attack here. And now, here we go. Shake Fist. Gotta go down and B. One thing you should know about Buzzy Beetles, they cannot be burned. So you saw there, the burn actually did not work on this Buzzy Beetle. So we're just going to keep wailing at these guys until I see the one I want. Speaking of which, there he is. This is a Spike Top. Spike Top here. HP is 5. Attack 3. Defense 4. Catch this. He's got a spike, so you can't jump on him. Best thing to take these things out is with an item, which is exactly what I'm going to do. We'll just do that. That should hopefully take it out. Thing is, if you are able to flip it over, there is a way you can jump on spiked enemies. And if you're able to flip it over, he's literally stuck. Can't do anything about it. Ooh, hello. So what we're going to do... What do I want to do here? You know what? Yeah, we'll do this. We'll use Crystal Star for this one. We're close to a level up anyway, so this is sort of another reason why I'm battling these guys. Close to a level up, of course I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... So yeah, I've still been having this cough. This hasn't gone away. I've had it since September, and this is October now. As of this recording, I don't know when it'll come out. Sadly, won't be out on this day. But it is Thanksgiving here in Canada, so if anybody in Canada watches my videos, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, look at that. We're close to another level up. Sorry. I just like when you do take out all these enemies. Oh, we got a few more of these guys. Once you do take out all these enemies, it's actually pretty funny watching all the stuff that comes out after. So what I'm going to do, have Mario appeal to the crowd, just so we get our star points back up. And Vivian, we're just sweeping through our items right now, I just realized. There we go. And it makes sense because this is sort of the area where I like to use my items, because I know, like, there's just a lot of these guys here. Yeah, look at that. There's only 2 of them left. So we'll just plow through the rest of these. And there's another one, actually. So, you know, since we're going to get a level up, I might as well just use, use the Crystal Star here. And also, can I just say something? Finally, cold weather has finally arrived here in Canada. Finally! And this one thing I can't stand is the heat of the summer. For someone who works outside, I just can't stand it. Alrighty, let's see here. Alright, so now they're already, yeah, they were goners before I even got the Excel in here. But hey, that's fine because, you know, take them out. There you go, done. And there should only be 1 more left. And we got a level up, which is awesome because that means we increased the badges, which is good because after this chapter, there's quite a few badges I'm going to be collecting that I want to use. So we're going to increase our badge points. Very good. Awesome. Alright. Oh, we finally got an item out of that. This is a slow shroom. We've already seen this before. We know what it does. And I'm just going to ground pound this guy. There, okay, that works too. Okay, there shouldn't be that many. There's only 2, so you know what? We can take these guys out easily. So what I'm gonna do, Mario, we'll do this. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't go according to plan like I hoped for. Alright, he should be down. And then all this guy's gonna do is just hop over. Yeah, he's just gonna jump. So, Mario, let's finish these guys up. And Vivian should do the finishing blow. Alright, there we go. Good, good. Alrighty, so that's all these enemies done and done with. I can imagine trying to get through this room with the enemy still being here. Probably a pain in the butt. Anyways, we got ourselves a badge here. This is a tornado jump. Execute superbly to damage all mid-air enemies. That's cool. So we got this thing here. And it rolls back. So what we want to do, we want to go all the way. Push this thing all the way to the end. And then, with Vivian, disappear. And come back out, and we can help with the pushing. Just push it back where it belongs. Even faster. Hey, whoa, Vivian. You grew. It's actually kind of funny in some areas, like how Vivian's, because Vivian's meant to be stuck on the ground. How many times, like, Vivian's will be so high in the air. It's going to be so funny. Anyways, we got a shine sprite here. Very nice. We got a save block, which I won't use right now. Instead, I'm going to go all the way over here. Break this open. All right, good. And now we are in this area. This is the room where we saw all those boos last time. We got a star piece over here, which is pretty helpful. But that's not all. I'm going to roll into a ball here. Go all the way over here. First things first, over here. You got yourself another star piece. Very good. And we get some treasure chests to open up. First off, we have a Mr. Softener. Softens up enemies for a bit, decreasing their defenses. Alright. And of course, we have this. This is the Power Plus badge. Boost Mario's jump and hammer attacks by 1. And now, this one here. You got the letter P. The letter needed to get Mario's name and body back. If you notice, whatever you tried to put in the monster's name, the P was missing. So this is a key. And okay, as a kid, I always thought you had to collect all the letters in order to find out his full name. And of course, we got the steeple key, which we can use to go over here to exit this room here. But now the main thing. We got a little bird here. Good morning, good morning. Pretty bird, pretty bird. Shine get, shine get. This doesn't say anything else, but if we go into the shadows.
So what happened to those weirdos who were just here? Ah, whatever. It was almost nice having some company. I mean, no matter how important it is that no one knows his real name. Locking me up here just because I know it. And making me guard that name's stupid missing letter. No way to treat a parrot. I really want a cracker. Dupelis, you big meanie. When's feeding time, huh? Pretty bird, pretty bird.
And there we go. We figured out the monster's name. So there we go. We heard that. We heard that, you little birdie. Dupelis, that's his name. Now let's get your name and body back from that meanie, and we'll teach him a lesson or two while we're at it. So yeah, sort of back to the whole reason what I said in the last part, when I mentioned how this chapter gave me the hardest time figuring out what to do here. Because I did not know that if you go into the shadows in front of birds, you can read info from them. Because of that, when I found that letter, because I got to this part, and I found the letter, and I found that bird, and I was like, okay, it's just some random bird here. When I got to that letter, like the letter P, I thought, okay, this is the letter P to find this guy's name. I'm like, okay, does that mean I need, by the way, here it is, the letter P. So, with that, I thought, okay, this is one letter. Maybe this is the first letter of his name. So I spent the entire time in Creepy Steeple, like a good 2 hours on my first playthrough, finding out how, like, what this guy's name is. So, while I was doing that, I was going through all around Creepy Steeple. I was going into where his name's Dupelis now, so now that we know. I was going to that room, checking everywhere. I was like, oh, is there a name here? No, there's not a letter here. Oh, is there a letter here? No. So that was my first time playing this game, and it wasn't by pure accident that I decided to go into the shadows in front of the parrot. Like, out of pure dumb luck, I just was like, huh, what happens if I did this? And then the parrot started talking. And that made me go. And when he started talking, it clicked into me like, oh, he's going to tell me the name. So I got a piece of paper and I wrote down his name, and I'm like, we figured it out. That's the name. So there we go. We got it.
Hey, what up,
Oh, no, sorry.
Hey, what up, Slick? Been waiting for you.
I know he probably doesn't have Mario's name, but I just like using that.
Hey, Slick, time to cancel your magazine subscriptions, because you're getting erased. But first, just please amuse me one more guess. It really gives me joy watching you squirm in futile as you try to guess my name. So, hit me one more time.
I like to think he says this once you figured it out. So, D. P-L-I-S-S. And before you ask, could you have done this in all capital letters? No, I have tried that. It wouldn't have worked. But there we go. His name is Dupless. What? What did you just say? It can't be. I'm feeling faint.
Now it's our turn. Let's get your name and body back. Where do you think he could go to hide?
Yeah, don't be surprised. Sorry about that. Don't be surprised. You gotta go back to Creepy Steeple. This, in my opinion, is my least favorite chapter. Not because of the past, because of this. Having to go back and forth non-stop. Well, sure, chapter 1, you didn't do that too much. Chapter 2, you did a few backtrackings here, but not much. Chapter 3, you did go back and forth to a few places. Nothing too bad. But this chapter, I've already explored all the rooms. I've explored everywhere in this chapter already. So, in my opinion, this is my least favorite chapter. And unfortunately, this is sort of a problem I do have with Thousand Year Door. Thousand Year Door, while it's one of my favorite Mario RPG games of all time, it is not perfect. There is a lot of backtracking in the middle part of this game. Don't be surprised, in Chapter 5, there's also going to be a lot of backtracking too. I will just point that out as well. And same with Chapter 6. There's a lot of backtracking, especially in 7. So, I mean, it's not a spoiler or anything, but that is the case. This game has a lot of you going back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. And that can get kind of annoying. I think that is one of its biggest flaws in Thousand Year Door. It's just the constant having to go back and forth and back and forth. Like, this is the third time we've come here to Creepy Steeple. We came here to fight Dupless the first time. We came here to go underground. And now we're back here to fight Dupless again. So in my opinion, if you ask me, this is kind of the one problem I have with Thousand Year Door is just the constant backtracking. In my opinion, we really didn't need this much backtracking. Anyways, enough of this ranting here. Where I want to do is hit this switch. That should move the stairs over. And that will let us go upstairs to Dupless's room. Now, I pretty much am fully healed, aside from 2 FP, but I'm not worried about those 2 FPs. Alrighty, here we go. Now, this upcoming fight is kind of interesting, because it really depends on how well you've played is how interesting this fight's going to be. This is what I mean when we get there. So, you got a safe block, you got a healing, whatever. The real piece, the real thing, is right over here. So, also you can kind of see that with Vivian, yeah, you see that, how Vivian kind of like extends. Look at that, look at Vivian, just body stretched. Anyways, here we go. Hey, you again, eh, Slick? You're pretty stubborn to follow me all the way up here. Fine, I see. I get it. Let's just put an end to this, shall we? Alright, kids, put on your fighting gloves. Woohoo! It's a me! Sure thing, Mario. We're right here with you. This creep couldn't take us on his own, so he had to team up with the Shadow Sirens. Well, we certainly won't let him do anything to our little Mario. You're gonna taste the Pain Gonzalez style, Shadow Guy. Very good, my loyal ones. How dare this nameless nobody challenge the great Mario? Mario? The guy who stole your name and body is Mario? That means you're Mario? Yeah, actually. I can't believe it. All this time I was helping Mario. I feel like an idiot. What's going on here, huh? Fight with your girlfriend? Well, don't expect any sympathy from us, ghoulies. And now, the true boss of Chapter 4. See, your friends ditched you because you don't have the charisma of me, Super Mario. So, here we go. This here is Dupless. HP is 40, attack 4, defense 0. He will do Mario's... God damn, I wish I didn't have this cough. He will do Mario's moves on you. Thing is, your party members are going to be fighting you too. You have Goombella here. Depending if you upgraded Goombella or not, her HP would be 10 or 20, attack 1 or 2, and defense is 0. You could also fight, if you take out Goombella, you will fight Koops. Koops' HP is 10 or 15, attack 2 or 3, and defense is 1. Take out Koops, you get Flurry. Flurry has HP of 15, HP 15 to 25, attack 2 to 4, or defense of 0. You also have Yoshi, aka, in my face, Spike. HP being 10 to 20, attack 1, defense 0. You can take out your partners if you want to, if they become a nuisance. Honestly, in my opinion, the best thing to do is just take out Dupless in this case. Now, you notice I am not doing the power lift Crystal Star yet, because I am waiting for a certain thing to happen. As you can see, we're on our own now. I'm sorry, sis. This Mario's the only person who's ever been kind to me. Mario, I'm fighting by your side from now on. I've made my choice. I'm not turning back. Alrighty, here we go. So, now we're gonna use our power lift. So yeah, Vivian has now officially joined us. So, let's get powered up. Wow, I was gonna say, there's like barely anything here. Alright, defense 3, attack 2. I can live with that. That's pretty good. Alright, so Vivian, let's go. And again, I'm only really going to be attacking Mario, because if you attack your partners, it doesn't do anything except swap them out, so. Mario, don't let your guard down, okay? Yeah, you can kind of see, you're going to be doing all the attacks here. Also, I feel like Goombella is the easiest one to avoid the attacks on, so that's why I'm kind of keeping Goombella out here. Alright, he's almost down. Alright, and there we go. Almost down. He's almost there. Oh, how dare you try to do this to the great Super Mario? How dare you? What's he gonna do? Oh, he attacked Vivian this time, but that didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. Alright, time to end this. And we're gonna do this with a power jump. And there we go! He's down! No! Why? How? Egg Mario! And there we go! Battle is ours. Huh? We're back to normal! Rats! You killjoys! He ran away. I mean, wait, what just the heck's going on here? That wasn't the real Mario? Did we get shell-winked? How could I ever mistake my dear Mario for another? Oh, silly Flurry. So, who's this girl, huh? Isn't she one of the shadow sirens you guys mentioned? Why did Gonzalez pair up with one of those creeps? Well,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mario. Thank you for sticking up for me. Well, thanks to her, I guess you came through this okay. No sweat, right? Listen, Mario. Sorry about earlier. I'd be happy to travel with you if you have me. Vivian has really joined your party. This is for you. And we can properly say it this time, but you got a Crystal Star! Your star power is now 5. Now Mario learned a new move, Art Attack. End of chapter! For real this time. Here we go. Mario defeated the rogue who had stolen his name and appearance. Now Mario has 4 Crystal Stars. That leaves a mere 3 more to find. And that means his quest of collecting all the Crystal Stars is more than half over. Now Mario heads off towards his next adventure with his new friend Vivian. But what about Beldam and Merlion? And what will become of the doppelganger Dupless? All that in the next part. So, next time on Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, we enter the Peach and Bowser cutscene. See you guys then.
Vivian is so very late. Where has that scatterbrain been all this time?
Go.